The Thing About Jellyfish by Allie Benjamin. Chapter 15, Expert Number 2, Number 3. I'd never have guessed how many people spent their lives thinking about jellyfish. And not just biologists either. There were NASA engineers who studied jelly's jet propulsions, performers who brought enormous jellyfish puppets to concerts and other events, making the night sky look exactly like the sea. And there were researchers who studied jellyfish anatomy, ecology, evolution. I took notes on some of them, writing down the most important facts, then folded these pages into the back of my science notebook. Before one of our labs, I flipped through them. Justin peered over my shoulder. "What's that?" I quickly shoved them into the back of my notebook and slammed it shut. "Oh," Justin said. He looked startled. "Sorry. I didn't mean to be nosy. I just..." He started laughing. "I don't know. They looked like FBI notes or something. Are you like an undercover agent or something?" I glared at him. "Agent Swanson," he said, saluting. "Reporting for duty." How was I supposed to respond to that anyway? Even if I wanted to tell him anything, I still hadn't found the perfect researcher yet. What I wanted was someone who knew something about stings. Possible expert number 2. Diane Nyad, long-distance swimmer, 64 years old, but not remotely grandmotherly. Actually, she looks like she could punch a champion boxer in the face and walk away unharmed. Short hair, very muscular. Has tried 4 times to swim from Cuba to Florida, but each time had to stop because she'd been stung so badly by jellyfish. There are photographs of her online, her face blistered and swollen beyond recognition. She is training for a 5th attempt now. She is practicing by swimming in the Caribbean for up to 20 hours a day. Advantages: first-hand experience with stings. Looks tough. Like really tough. It might be good to have someone so tough helping me. Disadvantages: 20 hours a day? That will make conversation very difficult. That means after swimming she has just 4 hours left, over for everything else. Not certain that'd be enough time to help me. Do I really want to know what a jellyfish sting feels like? She looks so tough. I wonder if she's even nice. Conclusion: temporarily rejected because, frankly, I'm a little frightened of the woman. But watch her. She's interesting. Possible expert number 3. Angela Yangahara, biochemist in Hawaii. When she was a young woman, she was stung by a box jellyfish, which is related to the irukandji, and barely made it to shore before blacking out. Frankly, she is lucky to be alive. Since then, she developed the first ever treatment for a jellyfish sting. She is currently helping that 64-year-old swimmer, Diane Nyad, figure out how to swim from Cuba to Florida without letting the jellyfish stop her. Long, straight, blondish hair, almost strawberry blonde, actually. Advantages: box jellyfish are very similar to the irukandji. Knows all about stings. Created her own treatment for jellyfish stings. She understands about fixing things, about making things right. She is pretty. Long, straight blonde hair and sparkly eyes. Maybe even reminds me a little bit of Franny. Perhaps this is a sign? Disadvantages? ? Conclusion: maybe this is the one? Research more. I couldn't stop looking at Angela's picture. She had long, flat blonde hair, almost like Franny. She knew everything a person could need to know to really help me. It was practically perfect, and I almost picked her. I swear I did, but when I found a video of her online, a clipping from a news show about her work. The video showed her injecting a mouse with venom from a box jellyfish, the same kind that had stung her. She taped the mouse belly up to a table in her laboratory, shaved his fur off, then watched on a monitor as the mouse came nearer and nearer to death. She didn't even wince. I knew how it felt to inflict pain, then stand there and watch. I'd done it before. So it didn't matter to me that Angel Yangahari was doing it for a good cause, or even that she, swooped in at the last minute with her treatment. I wanted to stay as far from this woman as possible. It turns out she didn't remind me of Franny after all. She reminded me of me. And then I saw Jamie, and I knew Jamie was the one.